I've titled this video Biological Warfare. There's new information. The hantavirus, the special version of the hantavirus, which is really rare, Andes hantavirus, if it incubates, if you get it, the death rate is really heavy. I'm going to double check this. Normal hantavirus is about 40%, but this one, there's also apparently no studies on it. Hey, Juicy. It says 40%, so it's terrible. 40%. 0.40. COVID was 0.002. It's a huge difference. I'm really big into manipulation. I love manipulation. What is manipulation? It's making people think something that they didn't intend on thinking. Persuasion. It's the art of persuasion. It's how, we're just human beings. We have ideas. They're not written in stone, and you can change people's minds. And they are absolutely doing the sneak attack on us with this new biological thing. I guess the only thing I really need to get is Starlink. If the world goes to shit, at least Starlink will probably be working. It's kind of weird. Something that allows us to communicate is not on the earth, it's up there. It's just so weird. And then Trump gives us, he's going to drop 18 pennies off a gallon of gas. He should freeze the price of oil. And then Chad Blanco, the sheriff of Riverside County, where I live, this guy swatted me 66 times. He's running for sheriff. He has copied my idea to nationalize the oil in California. It's a good idea. I don't think we need another boomer in government. And that's what Chad Bianco is. He swatted me 66 times. That's not good judgment. With the FBI's approval, I warned them that I could be swatted when I moved here 5 years ago. So there was no reason. Civil rights violations. The whole thing's just a giant nightmare. I might be taking a break from social media a little bit because of this biological warfare thing. We could go to lockdown like this. Did you hear that some of the pilots are in quarantine now in the Netherlands? some of the people went to Montana to a quarantine place, but other people are loose in Atlanta. So please, people, go out and just breathe up all that air. Breathe it up. Go to the airport and give people kisses. Yeah. This is what Daigle was talking about. Good morning, nice guy. Whew. Well, day 103 not drinking. Pretty angry. I'm pretty angry. The only thing keeping me from drinking is obesity. I'm so fat. I hate it. It's affecting my performance. Donald Trump does not have to punish us with high gas and diesel prices. He could threaten the oil company. If you don't give Americans a good deal on oil because you got the oil and gas from America, if you're going to price gouge them, I'm just going to nationalize it. That's what he should say. He said, stop. Drop the price right now. You got family to take care of. America trusted our oil and gas to professionals who weren't going to fuck us, and they're fucking us. They're taking the oil and gas out of the earth for free and charging us international rates. We are actually privileged. We should not have to pay international rates. We have gifted so much technology to the world. We're kind of like, well, we're very large contributors to the world at large. And it's very common for Americans to have giant egos about how important they are. And I'm sure the last 150 years, who would be the number one? I bet you America has more inventions. Germany would be tied. You know, the Europeans they had more money and more aristocrats who could have been scientists. So that makes more sense that they could have, I mean, that's just more money for research and development. You know, that's a great question to ask. Artificial intelligence is, I'm going to ask right now, ask AI, Grok, what nation, in the last 150 years, what nation has led the world in the most advancements, most significant advancements? What nation in the past 150 years leads the world in technology advancements? Okay, here's what I've written. What nation in the past 150 years leads the world in technological advancements the most? Germany or USA? I think USA. Germany for the first 45 years. China? Cup of noodles, bro. They got cup of noodles for brain. Okay? You know how wonderful cats are, right? You would never eat your cat. Well, they eat cats. People who eat beloved animals like a cat or a dog, they're suffering because they're in poverty. And why are they in poverty? Is it that big IQ that put them in poverty? Or is it a low IQ that put them in poverty? They have no will for fighting. They should have overturned their fucking government long ago. They have no guts. They have no spine. When was the last time the Chinese won anything at the Olympics? And also, were the people who won at the Olympics state-sponsored? They were probably born to be the world's best table tennis champion or the world's best gymnast. This person probably can't add 2 + 2 = 4, but they can spin 3 plates on the end of a stick. That's not technological advancements. That's a clown show. So you're right. China, leader of the clowns. What are you going to have for dinner? Wagyu beef steak or some centipedes? I don't think the stereotypes are loving or fair to the Chinese people. So toughen up, Buttercup. Why don't you show up to the international stage with some traditional morals that Western society acknowledges as wholesome? Why don't you do something original, China? Quit copying our technology. Quit infringing on our trademarks, our copyrights. That's all China does. I read a patent for anti-gravity from China. It's a total copy of the Nazis. The picture of their craft was a picture of the Nazi UFO. And I'm an anti-gravity scientist, you know? I mean, what do you call a person who studies anti-gravity besides stupid? I've got a lot of regret. I've got a lot of regret in my life. I guess one of them isn't anti-gravity, but running for president is a regret. I wouldn't do it. Knowing what I know now, I wouldn't do it again. Let's get some ambience lighting going here, friends. Just a moment. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There. How's the gold magnet? It's right here. There she is. This is a 20-pound, 20 kilograms of force, which is like 10 pounds at 12 volts. And I think it was a 1/4 amp. Well, we're almost. This is my bench area. It looks like the Griswold Christmas. I'll show you some of it. It's so embarrassing. At Alcoholics Anonymous, I said something about your secrets are your sins. Yeah, so I got wires on my desk. I don't like it. I'm actually about to buy. I'm just going to do some more electrical infrastructure stuff. Well, first of all, I'm an anxious person. I'm anxious. I'm cynical. I guess that's why I'm so self-reliant. So many people out there are liars. You can't trust people. You got to be able to learn how to do things yourself for the most part. And so this medical thing that's happening, uh, it could blow up pretty fast. I think I got 2 or 3 days to go get what I need, and then it's over. And when I say it's over, panics, empty shelves, quarantine cities, the X-Files, the TV show. If this is true, one of the episodes said that they were going to use the hantavirus to shut down America because FEMA has extremely powerful laws for like martial law under the heading of national security because of a virus. Think about it. COVID 0.002. So that means 2 people out of 1,000 would die. And now with this one, 40% mortality. Well, that's 4 out of 10. It's a lot. 4 out of 10 versus 2 out of 1,000. And would you like to make a bet that whatever was in the first jab is going to make people weaker for this virus? And if all those people die, wouldn't it be good for the stock market? Did you hear that the government, I haven't researched it, but somebody said this to be true, that human flesh is allowed in hamburger meat up to 6%. They're allowed to put in 6% human flesh into every pound of hamburger. So 6 into 100 is like 20. It's 18. $16.6. That's a lot of human flesh. It's kind of hard to comprehend. They're clearly shoving dead bodies into McDonald's hamburgers. And Jeffrey Dahmer, they were saying his favorite food was because he used to eat humans. You know, the more you think about it, I'm not saying that, Floyd. I'm saying that there could be a law that allows 6% human flesh in ground beef. I think that could be true. So if there is a law, we might want to learn more about that. Who sponsored it, when this law came? Did the person who sponsored it have ties to the fast food industry? Are they a new world order genetics? Do they want fat grandmas dead? I was telling Jessica, well, I came up with some marketing slogans, such as Grandma's not a chicken nugget. Yeah, Grandma's not a chicken nugget. Vote Lambright. Your grandma should not be part of the chicken nuggets. Vote Lambright, and we will not allow 6% of human flesh to be part of the hamburger ecosystem. I've told you that I think it's true. I told you I haven't found the exact law. I'll look it up. In today's world, sadly, When something sounds crazy, it's probably true because we're living in a very crazy time. Donald Trump did murder the leader of Iran. He kidnapped the leader of Venezuela. He has forced our fuel prices by 65% increase. He campaigned on decreased prices. He's doing the exact global reset agenda. New World Order, who says he isn't. I'm not a fucking puppet. I do what I want when I want. I'm Trump, that's his attitude. But behind the doors, he's like, hold on, baby, let me get the knee pads. I want to suck your better than ever before. And where's the main? Well, I don't look to mainstream media for anything because they're mainstream retards, they're mainstream losers, they're mainstream propagandists. They're all treasonous CIA sellouts. I'm just trying to think how I'm going to earn a living doing this. Probably the best job in America now is as a Tesla truck driver. Number one, new truck. Number two, it's quiet. Number three, it's probably going to be the easiest truck to drive in the world for truck drivers. Think about all the electric aids to help you. I need to spend a few days in town. I got to find some waste oil. I think I must, if this continues, I got to start burning vegetable oil in my car. Soot. If you burn vegetable oil, there's soot that can build up in your injection system. I forgot about that. There's I'll probably just have to clean my injectors more. Dan Brozani. First of all, he's got a great head of hair. What a lucky guy. I didn't know he was a flunked out Navy SEAL. Did he continue to stay in the Navy, or did he just quit altogether? He's right about most everything he says about Israel. I mean, if anything, he's copied what I was been saying for 10 years. I haven't bought a 3D printer yet because I can still work on anti-gravity. What I really need the 3D printer is for the power generation station. I don't need it for anti-gravity. So I can still just get the desk. I think if this is a folding desk with that plastic one with the legs, I think I'm gonna make a real desk on the wall out of plywood and like 2x4 lumber. Maybe not. I'm out of weed right now. It's the worst. My little marijuana plants. I can show them to you. I mean, it's not impressive. The big one at 10 o'clock is a watermelon. They're not that healthy. I'm not impressed with my growing technique. My medium the rock wool can have a pH problem. I should have used these little peat pads. I'll get there. I probably won't be growing them. Well, marijuana can surprise you. Maybe I can turn those into mothers. Well, one or two of those will be September plants. I'll get a mother going, and then I'll just start doing flowering every 8 weeks, and just do some kind of cycle like that. It takes a while to get your marijuana crop going, and then it becomes a fucking full-time job, by the way. Wow, this is so pretty. I think this is hold on, I think this is Venice? No. Rome. I think this is Rome with those hills. Sometimes it tells you. I haven't posted on 4chan for over a week. I got some new graphics I can show you I've been making. I use Figma. Oh, I didn't want to show you that. Yeah, I just bought that domain. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I might turn it into coffee cups and t-shirts. Oh, I guess I can show you some techniques. You want to learn something about Figma? All right, well, this here represents that. And you can name it something. Whatever you name it, when you export it, it's going to have that name. And you see these rectangles and stuff? That's because I'm hiding, there's information behind there. Like, so if I hide these, that's a little icon for an eyeball. It says they'll blow up the planet before they'll show you the list of my friends. That's what it was. And so now I blocked over it, and then let me bring some more stuff into view for you. Let me clean that. Let me clean this. That's a lot better. Next thing is we're going to go to the text. So I clicked on the text here, and now you can see it's highlighted. Now I'm going to double click inside, and now it's all. So now we can change the font. See how it goes smaller? Here we'll leave it at 64, and then we're going to change the color. See how that color is changing? Pretty easy, right? You can really get lost in those graphic tools. Well, let me mosey over to politically incorrect real quick and take a look at something. Oh, I kind of had some exciting news. A car, like something I bought in November. I bought a car for $4,000, and it's There's one for sale for 18 with more miles. Mine's just as nice. So there's a chance I could get a huge payday. Some 2 a.m. coffee. Here we go. God, I just want to get fucked up. I want to get high. I just want to relax. I want to have a... You know, what is getting high? It's just it's an altered state of your mind. It's a temporary reprieve from the moment. But this moment isn't. I'm not suffering in this moment. But the other moment might be more fun. Floyd, I have been on a night schedule for weeks, maybe a month. It all started when I was going to buy this boat in Arizona. I got stuck on a night schedule. What else happened? I don't know. I try not, I don't have a schedule I have to keep to, so I can just... Well, I was preparing for the heat. I knew the heat was coming, and I wanted to get a lot of work done, but I didn't. So I just twiddled my thumbs, trying to think things through. Like I don't have to, I'm going to rebuild my entire electrical system for the air conditioning, for this thing here. I'm going to build a little outdoor working area so I can work on the motorcycles either day or night. I'm going to build just like a 10-foot or 16-foot wall where I can have shelves with just like, I just need a garage. That's all I need is just a garage. Well, I don't need. By the way, it was hot today. It was 112. I might have seen 112 today. Inside it was 85. It was nice. So that's good. I'm not sure what's happening with the world. I've got a lot of fear. Well, oh, I think I need to get my cannabis license. I'll do that tomorrow. That's something to write down. Medical marijuana. So you can have more than 6 plants. Yeah. So sorry this is boring. Probably no different from my other podcast. Let's see what's happening in the world, and then we'll probably nothing, and we'll wrap it. We'll turn this off. Oh shit! France confirms 22 hantavirus cases. Hantavirus General 58 recent 17 patients isolating in U.S. 2 confirmed cases. France 12 Dutch medical workers in quarantine. I'm gonna buy another 3M respirator like I had before. Let me show you what's up with the alien. That was weird, wasn't it? Boy, they spent a whole year telling us that they're going to tell us about aliens, and it only lasted 12 days. Weird. I think it's bad. Whatever they're going to tell us, it's bad. It's disturbing. It's you can't explain it. I mean, basically, something will just appear in the room. Just imagine an angel, a big bright light, and then something happening. I've seen videos of things appearing, so I'm assuming that video is real. So I guess they can just appear out of nowhere. And you know, we have folklore of ghosts, and we got warned, is what I'm saying. More light. Hold on. This is the respirator I'm going to get. Those are only 35 bucks. And those will protect you from lead paint and other things. So, I mean, the micron is super small. COVID was like filtering mosquitoes with chain link fence. You know. So the masks were just about compliance. Costco has a 90-day return. If you don't have a lot of money, you could buy some rice and beans on credit card. Just get like 100 pounds, and then if nothing bad happens, just return them. Get your money back, and then buy them again. I don't know. It's just... I guess if you haven't prepared, it's too late. We got to find out who's paying. Well, we don't have to find out, but who is paying Nick Fuentes? Israel or Southern Poverty Law Center? Israel. There's only 6 Trumps, and there's only 2 Irans. Wow, that's really suspicious. Let me show you. Crickets. I mean, it is midnight, or 1, or it's, you know, it's 4:40 in the East Coast. Oh, you think the Chinese? That doesn't make any sense. China doesn't care what we think. Somebody was talking about the moon and how our souls are captured on the moon, and the people who control the earth, who created humans, live on the moon, and they harvest our suffering. They call it loosh, and the more suffering, the happier our creators are. They like us to suffer. I mean, I'm not making this up. This is something apparently people are being told who are in the know. Oh, nuclear bomb attack on America. Israel's definitely going to probably bomb America. First of all, they like seeing destruction. Israel loves to see broken buildings, just not their own. The amount of retribution. Well, think about karma. And Israel has been farming some karma. They've been committing acts of terrorism and evil since October 7th, 2.5 years now. Israel is responsible for October 7th, not Hamas. Israel shot their own people with helicopters. Total cover up. Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel. Fuck everybody who likes Israel. Move there, piece of shit. Israel is nothing but a parasite. It's not a religion. The state of Israel is a parasite. The sooner we get Israel out of our life, the sooner America can go back to being the best nation on earth. We are no longer the best nation. We lost that status as soon as Israel put their fangs into our blood system. We have not been America since. We have been under the spell of the vampires. You know, if a lot of vampires start dying, maybe they'll start waking up. That living at night, murdering people is not the path. Maybe daytime life to start. Maybe living life when there aren't shadows. Living life in the shadows, vampires, is not necessarily working out for you, is it? The whole world hates your fucking guts. So either you quit living in the shadows, or we're gonna give you a shadow nap forever. The dirt nap. Dracula's dirt nap. Yeah, we need, as Putin calls it, the vampire's ball. They're eating children, for Christ's sake. Imagine police officers not doing shit. They read the report. Yeah, 8 children, nibbled on the arms, murdered babies. All right, guys, don't forget to clock out. We all got some overtime. See you tomorrow, friends. I hear what you're saying, Felonious Floyd. Israel is not worried about consequences. They're only worried about perception. They create perceptions to mask who they really are. They're in disaster mode every day. They are always putting out fires. Israel is just, imagine trying to okay, so do you know what the word micromanage means? It means it's a bad manager. The manager tells you to sweep the floor, and you're sweeping the floor, and he goes and grabs the broom out of your hands. He's like, let me show you how to do it. And then he sweeps the whole fucking floor, like a whole hour's worth, instead of just like a couple instructions. Back to you. No, the micromanager can't let an employee do anything, because the manager himself is so intelligent and so gifted, he has to prove to everybody he can do everything better than everybody else. He's not a good manager. He's a good janitor. That's who he is. He's a good janitor, but not a good manager. A micromanager will squeeze you and squeeze the life out of everything until there's no movement, and then you have a dead carcass. That's micromanagement. You can report your boss to his boss and say, this guy isn't management material. He's micromanaging everybody, and there's no reason for anybody to be here. That guy can run the whole store. You don't need 100 people here doing shopping carts and bagging groceries or doing anything. Nope. Just need that one guy who can do everything. the micromanager. Trump doesn't appear to be a micromanager. He just hires the worst people for everything. Trump's just not a good judge of character because, okay, so he doesn't have... If Trump had moral fabric in his body, then he could choose people who have moral fabric to join him on his crusade of moral behavior. But he doesn't have moral behavior. He's just a frat boy. He's tits and ass. He's drinking cheap beer in the parking lot. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm all about cheap beer in the parking lot, and I'm about tits and ass. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's what's wrong with Trump. Pretending that he's something other than that. Pretending he's something special. He is special. He's a special piece of work. He is. I mean, at least he seems to be a decent father. Oh, yeah, I do. Hot, gargle with very, very salty, warm water. The warmest water you can handle. What I would recommend is, you know, in a glass this big, this much water and that much salt, put it in the microwave for like 1 or 2 minutes, and you want it to be hotter than you can put your finger in there, and when you get it out, pour some cold water into it to make it a drinkable temperature. Spit it out. Just gargle. Just gargle as much as you can take, like 4 or 5 gargles. That probably would help. It might dislodge any phlegm, and then the salt will be absorbed by the microbes, and the salt can kill them sometimes. I would think some whiskey could numb your throat. A little alcohol couldn't hurt. I'm out of topics, friend. I have nothing else. Oh, it's 88 degrees outside. That's 88 degrees inside. Yeah, 80. Normally I don't wear a shirt inside. I'm just wearing a shirt for the camera. Yeah, 80, 85 is kind of my number. I don't feel hot. Don't feel cold. Yeah, saltwater gargle on a high. Well, I think the salt water will fix it probably, and the whiskey will just make you feel better. Food. I mean, if you got a sore throat, there's some kind of infection going on, so your body's going to need resources. Think of a viral infection of like a fire. And your body is a fire department putting out that fire. And the water to put out the fire is the food. Without food, you can't fight an infection. And so if you want to fight the infection, you're going to need more food as fuel to fight it. I don't know if you heard this. I'm not... Well, I'm not hiding it, but I'm also not. Well, there's no big. Well, you really shouldn't announce something until you're ready, but I've already blown it. So, Jessica most likely is going to be my vice president. We'll have an official launch, official photos, I'll drive to Vegas and we can do a broadcast together. She's got stage fright or something. I'm not sure what it is, but in the event she does choose to want to be vice president, and I'm actually going to try to talk her out of it because it might be too dangerous and she might not really understand what she's doing. But if she does, like, she's so beautiful, people will be like, Jessica, you should just run for president, drop Wayne. You could win this election. Oh, I did a nice bourgeoisie graphic. Let me show you. Proletariat and the bourgeoisie. It's loading. You want to see how slow my computer is? Watch. It's that shit. This is like 1988 all over again. This is so painful for me, the slow computer. Here it is. Alright. Well, the bourgeoisie are the rich people on the top, and then the working class are called the proletariat. And this is the premise of the working class struggle in the book called Das Kapital by Karl Marx. If you haven't studied Karl Marx, it's really important because so much of global politics is communism and capitalism today. Nothing has changed in 130 years, really. That's not true. A lot has changed. Standard of living has gone up. Infant mortality. People are living longer, higher standards of living. Things are good. Except for our constant need to want to kill one another with war. Like, war is legalized mass murder from douchebags like Donald Trump. Spoiled brats born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He's also a fat little fuck. He's one of those dudes with a lady's ass. He's got a lady's big ass. He's got a weeble wobble body. Probably the only push-up he can do is getting off the woman saying, I think I came. And then he's... What's up with Tucker Carlson? Like, he's saying all the stuff I've been saying for 10 years, but he wouldn't say it until just now. So he's creating a divide. Politically. Let's hang it up, friends. I don't have anything else to say. I don't think I have anything else. Any fun stuff to share? Not really. $2 o'clock. I'll probably go to bed at 4. Wake up at noon. I don't have anything else. I'll see you later. In summary, the hantavirus. The media is purposely saying it's not a big deal. Do your own research.